An enormous fish is taken from Jonah, verses 1 to 4. This version is read from First Bible Stories, published by Paragon. Being God's messenger was often a dangerous and unpopular job, and not all of the prophets were willing to say yes to God's call to them. One reluctant prophet was Jonah. One day, God told Jonah that he was to go to the city of Nineveh, the capital of Assyria. The Assyrians were the enemies of God's people. Tell the Assyrians, in 40 days, Nineveh will be destroyed, said God. I know about the wicked things they are doing. They must stop. I'm going to look stupid, Jonah thought to himself. God is loving and forgives people. He will not destroy Nineveh. So Jonah went to Joppa instead and boarded a boat that was bound for Spain. God was angry with Jonah for not doing what he had asked. No sooner had the boat set sail than God created a huge storm. Everyone feared that the boat would be ripped apart. Pray to your gods, the crew shouted. Meanwhile, Jonah was fast asleep below deck. When the captain woke him and told him to pray like everyone else, Jonah wouldn't. Meanwhile, the storm worsened, and as the boat was tossed about, Jonah told the crew, "It's my fault that you are caught in this violent storm. Throw me into the sea and it will calm down." The captain refused, but as the storm got worse, he had no choice and reluctantly threw Jonah overboard. The sea instantly calmed. Jonah was convinced that he would drown, and as he sank down into the ocean, he called out for help. God heard his cries and sent an enormous fish that swallowed him alive. For 3 days, Jonah was inside the dark belly of the huge fish. He was truly sorry for disobeying God and told him in his prayers. God listened to Jonah, and when he was sure that Jonah was truly sorry, he made the fish throw Jonah up onto a beach. Once again, God told Jonah to take his message to Nineveh. Jonah rushed off at once. The people of Nineveh listened to Jonah and immediately changed how they lived. God saw that they had given up their wicked ways and did not destroy the city. "This is exactly what I said you would do," Jonah complained to God. "So now let me die." He sat outside the city in the scorching sun. But God made a plant grow up to shade Jonah, and he began to feel less miserable. Next day, the plant died and the sun beat down again. "I'm sorry the plant has gone. I was glad of it," said Jonah. "You did not make that plant grow, but you are sorry for it," said God. "Just think how I feel about the people of Nineveh, the innocent children, the animals. I gave them all life." At last, Jonah understood how much God still loved and cared for his world. Thank you for listening.